Hello, welcome to our math class. Today we're going to learn how to do division using units of 2 and 3. So in this lesson, we're going to be looking at many different questions on division, and I'm going to use my drawings and division sentences to solve the questions. So let's have a look at the first question. Mrs. Prescott has 12 oranges. She puts 2 oranges in each bag. How many bags does she have? Draw an array where each column shows a bag of orange. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So in the question it says Mrs. Prescott has 12 oranges. So I'm going to draw 12 oranges. However, I'm going to put them in 2 rows or 2 columns. So here's my first orange. Let's see, let me choose my orange color because this is, and draw an orange. Okay, so here's my first orange. Let me try again. My second orange, and this is 1 bag because here it says 2 oranges in each bag. So this is 1 bag and 2 bag. 3 bag, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I drew all 12 oranges and then I put them by the column. So here, let's look at our division sentence. So we have 12 oranges and we divided it by 2. We know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's move on to B. Redraw the oranges in each bag as a unit in the tape diagram. The first unit is done for you. As you draw, label the diagram with not and unknown information from the problem. So for number B, we're just going to do exactly the same thing for our question A. So I'm going to just draw 2 circles in each box because this 1 box represents 1 basket. So this is 2 oranges in each basket, and there are 12 oranges in total. So that's all for number 8. Let's move on to the next question. There are 8 birds at the pet store. 2 birds are in each cage. Circle to show how many cages there are. So we know that we have 8 birds here at the store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to group them and then put 2 birds in 1 cage. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to draw a circle because these 2 will be in the same cage. These 2 will be in the same cage, and I'm gonna do the same for the rest of the birds. And let's look at the division sentence. 8 divided by 2, that means when there are 8 birds and when we group them by 2, we know that there are 4 cages, right? Because when we count the circles, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. So in total, there are 4 cages of birds. Number 2. The pet store sells 10 fish. They equally divide the fish into 5 bowls. Draw a fish to find the number in each bowl. So number 2 and number 1, they are both division questions. However, they're asking the different thing. So let's look at number 2. So here it says they have 10 fish in total. And they equally divided the fish into 5 bowls. So they already know how many bowls there will be. And then we're just looking for how many fish will be in each fish bowl. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 1 fish to each bowl until I have no more fish left. So here's my first, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I gave 1 fish to each bowl, and then I have 5 more remaining. So I'm going to do the same. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I know that there will be 2 fish in each bowl. So when we look at the multiplication sentence, we know that 5 times 2 is equal to 10. And division and multiplication, they're the total opposite. So 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. So we know that there are 2 fish in each bowl. Easy? So let's move on to the next question. Number 2, Mrs. Prescott arranges 18 plums into 6 bags. How many plums are in each bag? Model the problem with both an array and label tape diagram. Show each column as the number of plums in each bag. So here, the question is asking us to do 2 things. First, it's asking us to draw, yes, but then both array and label taped diagram. So what is an array? So array is this one here. Put them by array. What we did for number 1. The what is labeled tape diagram. That's going to be this one here and this one here. Okay, so we're going to use both diagrams to solve this question. So let's start with array. Let me use pen. So here we know that Mrs. Prescott has 12 plums into 6 bags. So I'm going to use purple color for my plum. So I'm going to draw the plums in an array. So 6 bags, 18 plums. So here is my bag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put 1 plum at a time. So my first plum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so now I have equally divided 18 plums into 6 bags. And this is my demonstration of how to use array to show the division. Now I'm going to move on to labeled tape diagram. So here I'm going to put a big rectangle and I'm going to divide this into 6 sections. And in each section, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 plum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This way, we know that this one square represents 1 bag, and in 1 bag there are 3 plums. All right, so there are how many plums in each bag? We know that there are 3 plums in each bag. Moving along. Number 2, Mr. Lawton picks tomatoes from his garden. He divides the tomatoes into bags of 3. Circle to show how many bags he packs. Then skip count to show the total number of tomatoes. All right, so once again, we're going to circle 3 tomatoes so that we can see how many bags we need for him to pack. So here's what I'm going to do. So here is first bag. Here's the second bag, third bag, and fourth bag. So how many total number of bags? Oh, sorry, I misunderstood the question. The question is asking there will be only 3 bags. And the question is asking how many tomatoes will be in each bag. So we need to first figure out how many tomatoes. Okay, so the total amount of tomato first. So when we count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We know that we have 12 tomatoes, and then we're going to equally put them into 3 different bags. And the answer is, let's use the labeled tape diagram to answer this question. So I'm first going to draw a big rectangle and then divide it into 3 because this is bag 1, bag 2, and bag 3. And I'm going to draw 1 tomato in each bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know that when we divide 12 into 3 groups, we will be getting 4 tomatoes in each bag. Alright, so here is my circle. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's move on to the last question. Andrea has 21 apple slices. She uses 3 apple slices to decorate 1 pie. How many pie does Andrea make? Draw and label a tape diagram to solve. So here is Andrea. Let me use some thinner pen. And she has 21 apple slices. And in order to make 1 pie, she needs 3 apple slices. And then she has 21 apple slices. Then let's find out how many pies can she make. So here it's asking us to use the label tape diagram. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw 3 apple slices in each little groove in it here, and then I'm going to do the same. So I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And I'm going to draw a big rectangle around it and then divide it like this so that we know that in each pie, so this one square represents 1 pie. There are 3 slices of apple. So in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pies. So when we write this in division sentence, 21 divided by 3, we know that we'll be making 7 apple pies. Moving on to second question. There are 24 soccer players on the field. They form 3 equal teams. How many players are on each team? So there are 3 teams. Team A, Team B, and Team C. And then we have 24 soccer players. So here's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just put it 1 by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 29. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, see. So 21, 22, 23, 24. So just what I did, if you draw one player in each team, and then if you continue this until there is no more players left, then it's gonna be a little confusing where you may lost counting. So by drawing it, we found out that there will be 8 players in each team. And then if you just use the division sentence to solve this, then it's going to be 24 divided by 3, which is 8 players. So now 3K and 3S, this is the end of our math lesson today. Now I'm going to ask you to open up your Seesaw, and there will be some math questions waiting for you. And then if you happen to finish your math early, please have a look at your Prodigy, but please make sure that Prodigy is not only for playing game. I actually want you to practice your math questions and understand the division problems. So well done with your, thank you for listening to this video. I will see you later. Bye bye.